Hi, this is John from johnsifferman.com, where I teach real-world strength training, and I'm going to show you what my dog actually eats. This is my puppy Ronin. He is 8 months. He's a male Akita and a long coat, and he loves the food we cook him. Hey, look at the camera over here. Yeah, look over there. Say hi.
I'm hungry.
He's starving. He can smell what we've been cooking him. And just wanted to let you know that we actually cook food for our dog because I did a lot of research before we got a dog, and it turns out that the kibble is not really that healthy for them. It's actually one of the major causes for their health problems. That's why we have dogs that are getting cancer and epilepsy and all these weird conditions that weren't existent 50 years ago before dog kibble became industrialized. That's when dogs just ate more normal food. And so I did some research and I came across this book, Dr. Pitcairn's Guide to Complete and Natural Health for Dogs and Cats, which was really awesome. There's a lot of great information in here, not just about nutrition, but just about how to raise a healthy and happy dog. But there are a lot of really cool recipes in here, and the thing I like about this book is that the recipes are super simple. You can put them together really fast. We made a recipe tonight. It took maybe a half an hour, and he absolutely loves it. And everything's broken down. The nutrients, there's variety that you can use with stuff. This recipe calls for rolled oats, but you can use couscous or rice, for example. And this one says 3 pounds of raw, whole, ground, or chopped turkey, but we're using chicken tonight. You can use ground beef, you can use eggs or cottage cheese. There's just a lot of wiggle room, which is why I really like it a lot. So if you're interested in natural health for your pets, this is the book to get. So I'll just show you what we did with this recipe here. I made 5 cups of dry oats, and it's 10 cups cooked. So that's all cooked and ready to go. We have 3 pounds of chopped chicken, a cup of raw vegetables. We're using carrots because there's vitamin A in them. We've got some steamed bone meal that we had to get at the pet store. Super important for dogs, especially and especially large breeds, to make sure they get all that calcium and phosphorus that they need. Got some soy sauce here. You can also use a little bit of salt. That's just for a little bit of flavor. We don't use much of that. And the vegetable oil for some fats. And right here we've got healthy powder, which I'm not going to go over everything that's in here, but it's a lot of really good stuff for dogs, things like kelp and some other vitamins, some supplements. And we just make a big batch, and it's several tablespoons in this recipe. And we've got some cloves of garlic here. The recipe only calls for 1 or 2 cloves, but we're going to use a lot because it's tick season, and apparently garlic repels ticks. So that's a little trivia fact for you. So the recipe is super simple. You just cook the oats, boil the oats, chop the turkey, slice everything, prepare everything, throw it in a bowl, and it's ready. You mix it up, and it's good to go. So as you can see, we've got his bowl of kibble on the floor here, and that's been there since breakfast. And this is pretty common where he just won't eat his breakfast or his dinner when it's kibble. And that's a really nice kibble. I mean, we buy, it's like 70 pounds or $70 for a bag that's 30 pounds. And that's really expensive. It's like the top of the line stuff that our holistic vet recommended for him. And he'll just leave it sometimes. He only eats when he's very, very hungry. But when we give him this home cooked stuff, oh my goodness, he loves it. He loves it warm or cold. It doesn't matter if it just came out of the freezer and still defrosting. He loves it. So I'm gonna pull the homemade meal out, and I'll show you how quickly he gets up and eats that. Alright, so I mixed it all together. This is the final product. Raw chicken, oats, and a bunch of other stuff. He has been just dying to have some of this since we started cooking it. I'm gonna show you how bad he wants it. Look at this. Run it. Here. Yes. Sit. Yes. Why don't you wave for the camera? Why don't you lay down for me? Good boy. Here. Yes. Back up. Good boy. All right. Come on. You earned it. And he is all over that. He's going to finish that whole thing, and he's probably going to want more.
It's a little hot.
Again, I recommend that book, Dr. Pitcairn's Guide to Natural Health for Dogs and Cats. It's great, phenomenal, both thumbs up. And let me know if you have any questions about feeding your dogs a more natural diet. Or your cat. We have a cat too. Our cat's over here, Jack, who is not quite as grateful for the food that we feed him. So, this is John Sifferman from johnsifferman.com. Be strong and be well.